everyone, it's Heidi here, and today we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club, part 5, I think? I don't know. I remember we left off, we told Sayori that we love her, and we're, I guess, dating now, but even though we were romancing Yuri, um, so let's see how that goes. I feel like I haven't been saving my game enough. Um, but because of that whole hint thing, but whatever. Let's get back into it. Jody, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sayori didn't walk to school with us. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on the days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yeah, I think we should have. I said that in the last video. You should take a little responsibility for her, Jody. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Geez, you don't know the full story at all, though. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Oh, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Interesting poem. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jody, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Oh, I have, such a pit in my stomach, too. Oh my god. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh my god, I'm so scared. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? No! Go check on her! But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Oh my god, just yesterday I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I'd be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have we should have never confessed our love to her. Oh my god. Oh. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her to make her feel even worse? Oh my god, we're such terrible people. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed for me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Is that really the end of the game? Are you... Oh my god. Ooh. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We've been through all of this. Uh, Hello. Hello. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What about Sayori, though? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jody? Oh, wow. Hello. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I feel like we've read this before. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Ooh, a literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica just say she? Hey, Jody, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Jody, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica for her irresistible smile. I dejectedly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Ooh, a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jody. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. We've been through this. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. It, anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Jody in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jody? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I feel like we've read all of this before. Carrying a tea set, a teapot in the middle. Yeah. The teacher gave us permission, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Jody, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Okay, we've read all this. Yeah. Yep. Fantasy worlds. Yep. Amazing. Yep. Impressive. Yep. Yuri likes to read. We get it. Yep. She rather books than people. She likes a lot of things. Yep. Throw me for a loop. Yep. Yep. We've read all of this. Yep. Natsuki likes cute things. Yep. Come on, give me something new to read. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Write a poem of her own. Yep, get it. I get it. Yep. Okay. I guess we're going home to write a poem. Yep. We've been through all this we've already read. Yep. Yep. Y'all peer pressure me into being in the club. Yep. I get it. Y'all have tits and are more important than me. I have a puny dick. I am not as important. With that, I depart from the classroom. Yep. Where is Sayori? What happened? Alright. Poem. Yep. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Can you hear me? No? Yes, I can hear you. Okie dokie. Alright, graveyard. Yep. I guess we're still gonna go for Yuri. Fuck it. Requited. Yep. Yep. Yep, unstable. Yep. Yep. Giggle. So are we just not going to address the Sayori thing, or what's going on? Hi again, Jody. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I'm sorry, what just happened? I think I blinked. Did something happen? Thanks for keeping your promise, Jody. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Natsuki, are you okay? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, can you fucking move, please? Big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the... Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I remember reading that one. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Jody. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, not that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. No, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Okay, we've read all of this. All of this we have read. Yep. Yep. I see, yep. Yep, okay, that's so, yep, anyway, well, yep. Creepy book with an eye on it, yep, kind of dark, yep. Oh, whoa, hello, big bold text. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Wait a minute. Wait, what led to that? Okie dokie. What? Wait, whoa. Then suddenly... Okie dokie. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. But, oh my god, wait, I want to read that! Is it not going to let me go back and read what it said? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh my god, Yuri, are you okay? I think you need to sit down. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything with my big dick. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. As I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad feeling, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Whoa, what? I was just bathing in what? Is it really not letting me go back? I want to read that. Can it slow down a little bit? You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Are we about to finger fuck again over the book? Yep. We're about to get a good glance at her tits. Finger fucking with the book. Yeah, we get it with the thumbs. You're in the thumbs. We've been through all of this. Yep. Okay. Wait. No, I don't relate to that character at all. Okay, yeah, we read that. Okay. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Jody, did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. Are the poems gonna be the same? Hi, Jody. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jody. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Jody. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Uh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, yep, big puddle of ink, yep, keep on going, yep, yep, go with the flow, yep, yep. Let's get Natsuki over with. What the fuck just happened to Natsuki's eyeballs?
Jody, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Yep, we've been through this. Yep. Fair enough. Yep. To each their own. Yep. Share mine. Yep. Yep. We've been through all of this. Eagles can fly. Yep. Owls can see. People can try, but that's about it. Yep.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Yeah, we've been through all of this. Yeah, yeah, yep. Okay, come on, Yuri. As Yuri reads my poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Huh? What was that? Did, did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Bye! Ooh! He's going to hate me! You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Ah? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Okay, yep, we've read all of this. Yep. Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air into the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yep. Took you a while to read. Yuri, don't make fun of me. I'm slow. You bitch. Yep, I like the poem. Very descriptive. Yep, not at all. I'm glad you like it, I'll be honest. Yep. Yep, we've been through every single one of these. So remember, yep, Yep. Okay, please give me something new to read. Come on. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for how medicore my... Am I having a stroke? Did the music just change or am I going crazy? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is, cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
Yeah, we've been through all of this. So based on that, yep, first of all, excuse me, appreciate it. Yep, nope, yep, Jody liked it, Oh, I didn't really, yep. Yep. Natsuki's pissed off because Yuri has boobs. Yep, Yuri thinks Natsuki, yep, okay. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh, shit. Oh, you really... Oh my god, you really think... Look at Natsuki. Look who's talking. Oh, you edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just say that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
If you want to prove something, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you tried.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Jody hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Duh! Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if I just noticed that I was standing there. Jody! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even get to read that. Yuri. Oh, fuck. Natsuki. Yuri. Oh my god. Monica, help me. Help me, Monica. Get out of my face, please. What is going on? What just happened? Hey Jody, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to do a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Jody, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me, Jody. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Jody. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Okie dokie. What the fuck is going on in this game? This is supposed to be a dating simulator. What the fuck is going on? And then we are just not going to address Sayori, like, at all? No one remembers her? Ooh. Ooh. My god. It moved. Oh. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Jody. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I... I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Jody. Monica's voice came out of me. Holy shit. Don't say those words, those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and, sorry what I'm saying right now. I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri's clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Natsuki. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Nah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Well, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jody. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything about that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Jody, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Has Yuri always smiled like that? I don't think we've ever seen her smile like that. Can we start now?
Let's find a place to sit.
I'm being a little forceful, aren't I?
I'm sorry.
My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you having so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Yep, oolong tea, yep, yep, going to the teacher's desk. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've read this. Okay, so there's a misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Ka! A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Holy shit! Kaya! Hold up. Time out. I know this whole time I've been saying that Monica is like evil and shit and I don't trust her. I think Yuri is like literally evil. Think about it. Think about it. Okay? Let's use our big brain powers. I told Sayori that I loved her even though I was romancing Yuri. Trying to date Yuri. Then all of a sudden, boom, Sayori's dead. Gone. Killed herself. Now, I just walked in on her cutting herself and we turned back time so I would forget. Big brain power. I have this whole game fucking figured out. So I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Yeah, sure, Yuri. Jody, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yep. Been through all this. Okay. Jody, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor? Because I have big honkers? Yep, yep. How am I supposed to pay attention with Yuri's big breasticles in my face? Yep, okay, this is where we feed her chocolate. Yep, Don't want to get the book dirty. No. Yuri opens up the book with her hand. She holds it so I don't have to be harder time reading it. Well, in that case, Yuri, yep. Okay, let's feed her chocolate. Okay. Oh, the music just stopped. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Jody. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What the fuck? Jody, my heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Jody. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jody? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh my god. Ooh, why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with her face? Oh my god. Please stop looking at me with your hyper-realistic eyeballs. Ah. Ah. It's time to share poems. Are we just not going to address that? Are we not going to bring that up to nobody? We need to go talk to Monica and be like, something's wrong with Yuri. We need to bring her somewhere to get checked out. Oh my god.
Yeah, just as I thought. Jody, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Jody? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Great. Let's go to Monica because I think we need to give Yuri some space. Jody, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. I mean, yeah, I'm into it. I can get down with it. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of a meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, what the fuck is screeching, piercing, sign, consign, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on the breathing rib cage. PM of delete her. Okay. Oh, sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Difficult decision, perhaps it's, yep, save the game, yep. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. No, I'd rather not. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the fuck is going on in this fucking game? Okay. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jody, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Jody. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Jody? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Okay, wheel! A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. Okay. Is Yuri a snake with human eyes? Is that what I'm picking up? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and holy shit, this is a lot. And ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes, holy shit, tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing stakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. The ha ha ha, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pin. That is, a pin fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just, can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Not really, but okay. Stare at the dot and reveal a special message. I'm about to get jump scared. I know I am. I'm not ready. My heart's not ready. I love you. Oh, I love you too. I think. I don't know. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just come sit in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're getting to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Jody joined, and we've started with the new club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club could be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. You know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's just something small. Right, Jody?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Jody to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here join the club for other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jody joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Jody isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really not the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jody want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Jody, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
I mean, boobs.
Well, boobs. That's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point in all this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want to have a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Jody. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my god, Yuri, your eye, are you okay? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jody? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than anything. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, whoa. Oh, Yuri, your eye, baby. Oh, you got something. You leaking a little bit. Are you okay? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jody? Um, Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit more with Jody before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Jody, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Oh, the background's changing. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. It's just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. What happened to all my saves? All my saves from the first half of the game are gone. Okay. Well, I need to take a break. Um, I'm still convinced that Yuri is evil, and but I can get down with that. You know, we love a crazy bitch. I don't know. This game is just kind of throwing me for a little bit of a loop, but I'm really interested in finishing it. Hopefully, it doesn't take more than one more episode to finish this game because 5 parts in each one, like an hour long, is a lot. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and you know, please don't spoil the game for me. Also, I've had a couple of people trying to spoil it for me, and just please don't do that. I want to play the game and enjoy it and be fresh to it. So, with that being said, my name is Heidi, or you can call me the Harpy Queen, or you can call me whatever the hell you want. I don't care. And thank you for watching, and you have a great, fantastic, and wonderful day. Bye, guys.